China is undeterred by the global scrutiny over the cover-up in Wuhan. It has been relentless in its crackdown against the whistleblowers. Now, in the same fashion, it is going after the pro-democracy voices in Hong Kong. A day after 3 prominent pro-democracy activists were jailed, Hong Kong's media tycoon Jimmy Lai has been detained. He has been slapped with charges of fraud. Jimmy Lai tried to move for bail, but it was denied. He has been jailed till April next year, when the next hearing is scheduled. Jimmy Lai is the owner of Apple Daily, a tabloid known for its critical coverage against the Communist Party. Earlier this year, Lai was arrested under the new national security law but released on bail. Now he will remain in jail for at least 5 months on charges of fraud. And this is not under the framework of the national security law, but it shows the extent to which China is going to clamp down on pro-democracy voices. Apple Daily has reported that the judge hearing the case against its founder has been handpicked by Carrie Lam, the chief executive of Hong Kong. 2 other executives have been charged alongside Lai. They were granted bail. Yesterday, 3 young voices of opposition were put behind bars for several months. Joshua Wong, Agnes Chow and Evan Lam. They too were held without bail, since they pleaded guilty for organizing and participating in a protest, a fundamental right in a democratic setup. The right to protest is now a crime in Hong Kong. Wong has been sentenced to jail for 13.5 months, Chow 10 months and Evan Lam 7 months. China has now effectively outlawed dissent in Hong Kong. Nearly all of Hong Kong's pro-democracy lawmakers have resigned from Hong Kong's Legislative Council. One of them was Ted Hui. He was on a trip to Denmark. He announced today that he is going into exile. Hui was a frequent presence during the pro-democracy protests. As a lawmaker, he tried to mediate between the police and the protesters, but was slapped with several criminal charges. Carrie Lam, who was an embattled leader at the peak of the pro-democracy protest movement, now seems to have found her voice. Lam has said that she has no regrets in imposing the national security law over Hong Kong.
We were hit by riots and violence that has caused, that has endangered not only the safety of the city, but also national security. And that's why the various actions have to be taken to restore Hong Kong from the chaos that we have seen and people have been suffering. As a chief executive, I'm leading the Hong Kong SAR government to restore Hong Kong from that chaos. And for that, I have no regret. That is the duty of the chief executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region.
The pro-democracy protests presented a direct challenge to the Communist Party. With the national security law being imposed and prominent pro-democracy voices being jailed, it looks like Beijing wants to kill the campaign and instill party loyalty among the people of Hong Kong, just like mainland China. Last month, Hong Kong's Education Secretary introduced a new plan. New classes will be introduced in places of learning that will include more national education, quote-unquote, that focuses on the positives of China. The first target is the subject of liberal studies. The program will be renamed and the students will be required to visit mainland China. A clear and brazen assault on the autonomy of Hong Kong.